This image is my image of the path without one step. This is going to be a teaching lesson, and there's about 5 stories within this image that I'll go over in time. But the first thing is I want to show you the blank canvas that we're working with and build off of this so that you can understand what this image is. The first thing is, let's introduce the concept of who you are, the whole point of this. The bottom left, you'll see a person meditating, the outline of a person, and you'll see the words in it, Sat, Chit, Ananda. In time, you can go look up these words, and I'll try to explain these later. But this is the truth of who you are as you're sitting in meditation. Above Sat Chit Ananda, you're going to see the elements, fire, water, and air. And this is the doshas. This is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And if you know the essence of life, name the doshas. This will help you ground yourself and start fixing your own karma. Now, if we look at the top left, we can see fire, water, and air. That starts this canvas. And while the sun is a part of this picture and the air everywhere, we're seeing the water fall in the pitch, which is named the Vedas. This is significant for time. This is a saying that the Vedas came before the offshoots from the Vedas, which is known as the Hindu culture, as yoga, and as Ayurveda medicine. And if you can see those 2 rocks that spills is 2 concepts: the foundation of knowing and the foundation of what is belief. From this, one waterfall spouts 3 different falls, and now the water is flowing to the other streams, and now this has 2 streams that kind of creates an island. And you can envision on the left side of the stream, the Vedas, let's say that that's the east. This is the non-duality that I speak of. And on the right side of the rivers, the Vedas, is an island that I would say that this is the duality. This is what I'm going to try to show you a little bit right now to understand how to see this duality. If you ever want to, you can jump across the pond, the river, and check out the east for yourself, or you can go on your pilgrimage to get to know who's behind the eye, to get out of the shadow of the past. Now, in the middle of this picture, you're going to see a person meditating. That is Aguna, and that is you. And Arjuna's shadow is casted, and this is his past. And within his shadow, you'll see the duality of life. Outside of the shadow is a greater truth. Now, this shadow that is casted, this is our belief. And the way to see ourselves, they use an ancient metaphor, which is a bucket with water in it. Now, consciousness is the accuracy of the sunlight on the water in the bucket. What affects the accuracy of the sunlight or the sun's reflection on water is going to be the debris in the water, our past, our manas, as well as the climate of the now, the air, the wind might be blowing. So trying to improve the accuracy of consciousness to see things as they are, this is the art of self-reflection and looking inward. As you look inward, you're going to realize there is a duality within you when you don't react and you're using your trigger instead of your trigger using you. You're going to see there is a list of things that affect the way that you see the now. And this is the things that you subconsciously fear and the things that you subconsciously want. Because of these two things, your karma, your cycle inside constantly is blaming yourself or other people. And you may have a limiting belief of yourself and other people. Now, this cyclical action is the inner world. And the way for you to look at your inner world as well as the outer world is for me to introduce a few monkeys. Now, below the shadowy area, you're going to see 3 monkeys, but you're only going to see 2 words. Now, these 2 monkeys that you see the words on it is Rajasic and Tamasic. Rajasic and Tamasic is whenever your mind believes something in error, that you have a tendency to be lethargic, sad, depressed, which is Tamasic, or agitated and go-getter, and this is Rajasic, like the rabbit. There is a 3rd monkey to know, and this guna is called the Sattvic guna. And you can't see the Sattvic guna because this represents that there's a Sattvic guna, a monkey, inside of you that is observing all. I have a video named The 4th Monkey that can show you all of these monkeys. So if you use your gunas and you shine a little bit of light inward and you start working on your fears and your wants, and you don't react when your mind is blaming you or others, or you're not believing your limiting beliefs that pop up that you can't do this or you can't do that. If you focus on doing what's needed, you're going to eventually get out of this dark place and you can see a path out of the dark shadow. And this path is for you to work on yourself. And while you work on yourself, a few things that you're going to do is you're going to improve your ability to meditate. You're going to increase your ability to be aware. Consciousness is going to start illuminating on more. You're going to improve your ability to discern in the now between what is real and what is not real. And your tolerance will go up. One little thing that I didn't put on this is your fear level will actually drop as well. The more that you focus on the now and get your head out of the past. I'll go over a few more stories with you with this picture. But other than that, be aware of your gunas, use your doshas, and if you don't know about my app, you can download it for $4. That should help organize your journey of discovering who's behind the eye. Check out my app, But or Fly, BUTORFLY, where you can keep thinking but, or in the now, you can choose to learn how to fly. Good luck on your journey, my friend.